My name is Vanessa Vivas, and I will be playing Colleen in the Astronaut or Frantic Action New Works play, which is actually the first one in the program, so I'm very excited about that. I'm actually Venezuelan. I was born in Venezuela. I moved abroad when I was 8, and I lived in Qatar until a year ago when I moved to Pittsburgh for school. I went to an American school for high school, and a lot of my friends were, if they weren't going to Europe, they were going to the U.S., and so I had it set in my mind that I was coming to the U.S. for school because I wanted to do theater, and I wanted to act, and I wanted to be in entertainment. So I wanted to pick schools on the East Coast because it's easier to travel, and Point Park came up because it fit all of my requirements. It was small, it was a good theater program, and it was on the East Coast, and it wasn't crazy expensive. So then I kind of researched, and I came to visit a bunch of schools up in New York and down here, and Point Park was, like, it drew me in. It was very enticing. Like, their downtown campus, it's exactly what I wanted. So, and I didn't even know that Pittsburgh was as artistic as it is until I moved here. It's crazy. I didn't know there were so many tiny little theaters and million little towns. Like, it's crazy. It's amazing. And I love the culture around theater here. Absolutely. I think I didn't realize. I think because of who I am, I'm a very productive person. I like to be doing stuff constantly. So I did my research, and when I come up with auditions and little open calls that I don't know where they are because I don't know what PA looks like. I don't know any of these little towns, but I'll find a way to get there because I think there's so many opportunities. With the New Works Festival, there's independent companies that make short films, or they have their own readings. It's really cool. There's a lot of theaters. So many. That was our first assignment in acting class, was to find all the companies that were based out of Pittsburgh. And it's just it's Bare Bones, Quantum, City, Public, CLO. It's crazy. There's so many. Probably one of my favorite ones I've seen in my 1 year of being here was Nomad Motel, the City Theater show. That one just it really, really, really spoke to me. And I think it did speak to me because, I'm not a nomad I'm a version of a nomad, but I'm not, the exact version that they used in the play. So it was very, that play not only made me want to perform in City Theater, but also made me want to keep writing, because I've started to write stuff, been trying to write stuff, but that inspired me, and I've written a couple of things that I'm polishing, because it was just the writing and the acting it just changed something in me. It was really cool. Right now, we actually have 2 shows already at the Arcade Comedy Theater downtown. I'm with my comedy troupe, called Point Blank Point Blank Comedy. That's what it is. And, we started, we had a little sketch show that we did up back in March, and it got great responses from people, so we pursued it, and we're now making it a club and taking it to bigger things. We actually, last night, we had a radio comedy show for the Social Voice Project up in Rochester, PA, and we got a great response there, too. People loved it. They wanted to know what we were up to, who we were, so I think it's going uphill in the best way.
Evolve.
Absolutely. They are so excited. Especially when it's us, when we're young and we're not in our 20s yet. I'm still 18, and so I'm still so young, and to be so welcomed into this community has just been amazing, and I'm endlessly grateful. I'd probably want to write and direct my own show, whether it be comedy or whether it be a play. But I think that would be something I would love to do, and I would consider one of my biggest accomplishments. My name is Vanessa Vivas, and I am an actress, writer, and soon-to-be director in the Pittsburgh theater community, and Mr. Bones knows me.